Oh, and welcome Imini. Welcome Sapna. Welcome Haley and Daniel, twinsies. Um, so tonight we're going to do an all signs reading, and I don't know if you're aware, but it's the 1111 portal today. So I felt guided to do a reading about that. But we're going to check on each sign, how these energies are going to affect you. Now these energies start today, but it's going to last a few months. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. So I just want to start with a Rumi message. So we got the Sacred Soul Sister, so beautiful images on these decks. So we've got a lot of red energy there. And we've got the number 3 plus 7, which is a 10, which is the one, a new beginning. This is a very powerful portal, which I'm going to talk about in a minute. So I'm just going to give you a Rumi message. This oracle comes with guidance. You know something deep in your bones without knowing how or why, or without reason. You just know. It doesn't make sense, but you know. It may be joy, you know. It may be that you know to avoid a certain situation. It may be that something is going to work out beautifully, despite appearances to the contrary, at a particular moment. It may be that you're meant to take a certain path. You just know. So this oracle comes as confirmation that your knowing, mysterious as it is your sacred soul sister talking through you. Trust it and act or not accordingly. So yeah, very much connect with your intuition. So important. Okay, so let's talk about the 1111 portal. So 1111 is a master number. It can be a sign of twin flames journey for a lot of people as well. It's a very powerful portal for manifestation and a very special time to connect with God, Source, Universe, your higher self. A time to be present, to be aware of your thoughts as they create our reality. The universe is saying, are you ready to align with what is truly meant for you? It represents intuition, a time to pause, to listen, to reconnect with your inner voice. The energy of this day in numerology, this year rather, the energy of this year is a 9 energy, which is about completion and transformation. And this energy, this portal, is a gateway to release and renewal. The portal asks you, who are you? Who are you becoming? Who do you want to become? Jupiter is retrograde in Cancer right now, and this is a good time to go inward for self-reflection, to instill self-trust and emotional grounding. And it's a very powerful time for emotional healing. It is a powerful manifestation portal. So seek clarity and courage within you. What do you really want for your life? This is a time for personal growth and authentic relationships, abundance in all things in your life, to have values that feel good to your soul. A beautiful statement for the day. I am centered and calm. I have a life that reflects peace and purpose. A time to practice gratitude. Maybe write yourself a list of all that you have to be grateful for. And this energy will continue up until March 2026. So whatever inner work you begin, it will unfold over the next few months. So make today the first step towards your inner journey and your movement forward into creating the life you truly desire. So very powerful energies today. So I'm going to be using mainly oracles. Oh, hi Lila, welcome. So I'm going to be using mainly oracles. So we're going to look at the energies. So how is this particular affecting you right now? So we're going to go through all the signs, through Aries through to Pisces. And don't forget, check out not just your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus sign. And also remember, these are general, but they're timeless. So whenever you come across this reading, it will be for you. If you're new to my channel and the chat, if you come in the live, you can have one free question, but please only post the question once, because it messes up, the chat, and it messes up where people are in the list of having their question answered. I will get to your question, and I do them in between the signs. So thank you for that. Okay, so now we're going to get on with Aries. So what is your message for the portal today? What's your message, Aries? What do you need to know right now? So I'm using some spiritual decks really for this. This is about transformation. Wow. So Aries, we've got some beautiful messages. So we've got home sweet home, and it's a 9 energy. Your home and family matters require your attention and tender loving care. So something about your home, okay? So this could be family, I feel, around family, or maybe there's a situation around your actual living accommodation, something like that. But there's something that needs your attention, or maybe you want to move, maybe you're not happy where you are, and maybe it's time to set the wheels in motion for that, okay? Because you can create whatever you want. And we've got emergence energy, number 2. Celebrate, sensuality, joy, right to enjoy, truly living. So we've got the beautiful butterfly energy. We've got beautiful yellow of the solar plexus, the orange of the root, of the sacral rubber, and the red of the root. So the lower chakras, our sensuality, our pleasure, the day-to-day interactions. But time to truly live, to really enjoy yourself, to really enjoy the fruits of your labor, to celebrate you. Okay, so don't forget to celebrate you. And we got releasing energy, purification, toxicity, let go. Yeah, it's the time to let go. Let go of what no longer serves you. And we've got the number 32, which is a 5 energy, which is about change. So release what no longer serves you. This could be energies, this could be people, this could be situations, this could be thoughts and behaviors that do not serve you. If you're stuck in negative patterns of behavior or thoughts, it's time to let it go. And we've got purification, so allow yourself to purify yourself. Maybe have a Epsom salt bath, get out in nature, use sage or Palo Santo in your home, cleanse and clear your mind, however that works for you. Maybe get in nature, meditation, sound healing, whatever works for you. So let's get a guidance message. Now, this is a dragon wire today, and I was looking for this for ages. I found it today, finally. So we've got the sun god Ezra. Free yourself from lies and deception and live your truth. Shine in your own light. Other people's truths of no use to you. Wow, how powerful is that? So it's time to live your life in your own truth. Live your life authentically. Do what resonates for you. Okay, obviously we can listen to other people, but you have to follow your own heart. You have to follow your own desires and live the life you desire. Okay, so beautiful message there. Okay, so let's get to Taurus. What do you need to know about this portal energy, Taurus? What do you need to know? What do you need to know about this? You need to know about this portal. And this deck here, I have used it before. It's the Lemurian Starseed deck. Beautiful energies for New Earth here. So Taurus, we've got Internal Explorer, and we've got the number 5 energy again, 32. So 5 is the energy of change. And I feel this is very much you going within yourself in some way, doing some inner work. Maybe you need to do some healing. Maybe you need to let go of the past. Maybe you need to rethink the way you think and your actions, and look at, you know, your patterns in life. And maybe you are on a spiritual path and you're looking within yourself for answers, and maybe discovering gifts and talents within yourself. So allow yourself to do that, okay? And we've got initiation, deep trust, deep healing, reconnection with all. Wow, how beautiful is that? And there's like, I think that's a dolphin. Is it a dolphin or a whale? Enemy of the sea energy of the sea creatures. Maybe you've got an affinity with the ocean and sea creatures in some way. But there's some sort of initiation. And this could be you working on your trust of self, learning to trust others again, and letting go, healing the past, and starting to reconnect with yourself. And as you reconnect with yourself, reconnecting with others around you. Okay, so maybe you've had to spend time alone and you've been in hermit mode and you had to withdraw for some reason, and you're coming out, you're going to be coming out of that energy. And we've got majestic eminence, sacred divine feminine, and worth. So yeah, I feel you're really discovering your worth, or you're going to be discovering your worth. She's working with crystals there. So again, maybe you're somebody who resonates with crystals. And yeah, you're rediscovering your worth. You're really starting to love yourself. You're trusting in yourself more. And we've got another 9 energy. So you've got double 9 and a 5. So very powerful angel numbers. So yeah, you're trusting in yourself more. You're trusting in the divine. And whether you're a man or woman, you're stepping into that divine feminine aspect of yourself, which is that magnetic, receptive energy, loving, nurturing. So I feel that you're going to be doing that towards yourself. And as we do that for ourselves, we're able to do that for others as well, hold space for others. But the most important thing is you're starting to see your true worth here, which is going to be a powerful shift for you. Let's get you a guidance card. Yeah, we've got be sincere and fearless. There is no point in pretending or changing yourself for other people. So yeah, again, it's about being authentic, you know, and don't let fear hold you back. And don't pretend to be somebody you're not, okay? You don't need to change yourself for others, okay? And that's what you're doing, because you're seeing your worth. And maybe you had a pattern of, like, you know, changing yourself to fit in with other people in some way. So there seems a theme coming through, and it's stepping into your self-empowerment. I feel is very powerful for people at this time. So we're going to do one more sign, and then we're going to get to the questions. So now we're going to look at Gemini. So what does Gemini need to know about this energy? Gemini needs to know. Okay, Gemini, so we've got conscious living. And it says, those healthy changes you've been meaning to make are imperative for you now. So living more consciously, you know, taking notice of what you're eating and drinking, What are you consuming, you know, on social media or through other people? You know, what are you around negative people or situations? Are people affecting your energy? Being conscious of what works for you, what you need to feel good, you know, to feel at peace, to feel calm. So being more aware of your surroundings and what is good for you with your body. And we've got joy of life. Trust, open your hands, share, let go. So really tapping into the energy of the joy of life, the joy of living and experiencing the joy. And again, maybe you've had struggles and you haven't felt that. And we can only look around the world and see so many people are struggling right now. And it's difficult sometimes to tap into that joy. But there's always moments when we can tap into that joy, even if it is only a moment. And allow yourself to celebrate yourself, allow yourself to celebrate your life, and just let go. Let go of stress and strain and worry, and just be in the moment and enjoy the moment now, okay? And we've got emergence and creation, rebirth, magician. Is that an 11? It's my eyes are not good. Yeah, it's an 11. Wow. So an 11 has come out for you. So yeah, this is time for you to emerge. Maybe you've been, you know, in hermit mode, time to appear more in public, maybe to start creating, going through a rebirth, leaving the past behind, and consciously being a magician and manifesting your own life, manifesting the life you truly desire and enjoying your life, you know, and seeing those moments of joy, experiencing those moments of joy. Okay, let's just get some guidance for Gemini. So we've got the time for being passive and accepting begins now. Let go of all desires, be patient and prepared. The right moment will come, everything has its time. So yeah, maybe you need to be a bit more patient. Okay, maybe it's not time to rush ahead, but just enjoy those moments. Just be in the moment and enjoy what you're going through now and find the good in all of that, okay? So that's Gemini. Oh, hi, MC Chimp. And goodbye, MC Chimp. Hello, Blessed Lady T. Okay, so let's have a look at the questions. So Yamini wants the message of the divine for them. What's the message for Yamini? Let's get a personal message for Yamini. What does Yamini need to know right now for this day? This energy. Okay, Yamini, so we've got a beautiful message for you. We've got lightheartedness. So number 12, which is a 3 energy. It's the time for you to let your inner child out to play. So 3 is about collaboration, working with others. So it's time to let your inner child out, to experience that childlike energy, that childlike fun, that, you know, the way a child plays. They're not worrying about yesterday. They're not worrying about tomorrow. They're just in the moment. They're just enjoying the moment, you know, with whatever they're doing, like riding a bike or running around or on a swing, or, you know, they're just very much in the moment. And, you know, allow yourself, maybe you are creative. Maybe you want to paint and draw like a child, like, you know, use your hands to paint. Or we used to use potatoes, like we'd cut a potato in half and use it as a print. You know, I did that with my kids when they were little. And, you know, there's all different things that you can do, you know, in that playful, fun energy. So I feel you need to tap into that. And we've got the Tree of Life, Circle of Life, Clear Energies channel. So yeah, this is a beautiful completion energy. And, you know, we're in a portal, so you've got the one energy. So this is your new beginning. You can see with that tree, it's like a portal energy there. So this is a new chapter of your life coming in. And it's time to, like a fresh start. It says clear energies. So again, clear or cleanse any of your energies. You know, if you've been feeling negative, you know, get out into nature, cleanse your home, cleanse your body, you know, meditate on it, use sound healing. And you're coming into a time of empowerment there. We've got grounded, strength and stamina. So remember to ground your energy every day and connect yourself to the earth, especially if you meditate or pray, you know, to bring in those manifestations. It's very important that we ground our energy to feel connected to the earth. But you're stronger than you think and you have a lot of stamina, okay? So use that to your advantage. Let's get you some advice. So beautiful energy. We've got the card thank you. Gratitude, appreciating what's sustaining you. So being in that gratitude energy is going to be a very powerful thing for you. And particularly this day. Okay? So that's your message, your meaning. Thanks for being here. Hi Sapna, I'm fine. I'm fine everybody, I'm fine. Hope you're all doing well. So Hayley and Daniel Twinsies has a question. How is Enrique from work feeling about you? Will he make a move this week? So let's use the tarot. I'm going to use my bunny rabbit tarot. Love my bunny rabbits. So how is Enrique feeling about Twinsies, H&D Twinsies? Sorry, it's a lot to say. I'm just going to say that. How is Enrique feeling about you? Let's look at that first. How is Enrique feeling about you? How is Enrique feeling about you? So Enrique feeling about D. Wow. So he's trying to manifest you with the Magician energy. And we've got the Four of Cups reversed. So when it's upright, it's a missed opportunity. So he does want another chance here. I don't know what happened. Maybe he feels he missed an opportunity of you. But he sees you as somebody strong and he feels the connection is strong. And you are a wish fulfillment to him with the Nine of Cups, okay? He sees you as a wish fulfillment. So will he make a move this week? Let's have a look. Will he make a move this week? Will they make a move this week? Yeah, I mean you've got Temperance and the Ace of Cups, so he definitely wants to make an offer. He wants to bring balance to this situation. So whatever happens, he wants to put it right. He wants to be in that equal give and take. He sees you as a wish fulfillment. He wants to offer you this new beginning here. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. So very positive for you there. Okay, Sapna, so you've got a question about the 1111 as well. Message for Sapna about the 1111. Wow, so it's very powerful energy here, Sapna. So you've got freedom of choice. Your choices are yours to make. Don't allow others to make your choices for you. So, yeah, I mean, obviously, you know, we might ask other people's opinions, you know, like friends or family, about major decisions that we're making. But at the end of the day, the decision is yours, you know, it's your life, and you should take that, you know. You should take the freedom to make your own decisions. And also connect with your inner voice, connect your intuition when making decisions. So yeah, it's very important that you make the choices from your heart, you know, which resonate for you. And we've got the sovereignty energy, which is stepping into that power, and it's a number one, and the right to choose again. So your guides want you to know that, you know, your choices are your choices in life. You should take the freedom to make your choices, no matter what other people feel or think, or their opinions shouldn't hold you back. You should do what your heart is telling you. And it says immunity to hooks. So hooks is what other people's energy, they can send us these things to keep us stuck. It's an energetic connection, and try and keep us stuck or trapped in it because they're not doing the work. They're not trying to move forward. And a lot of people like guilt trip us and say that we should be doing what they're doing, but you have to do what you do, what you're doing. So we got the solar eclipse, like the phoenix rising energy, growth, opportunities, and change. So if you take this freedom, if you take your sovereignty, and you make these changes, you make those choices, it's going to bring growth and new opportunities for you. Okay, so it's very powerful. Let's get you some guidance. Yeah, I mean, we got this card come out, stagnant waters, feeling stuck, a call for shifts, flow and change. So I don't know if you're feeling stuck right now, but it could be a time for you to become unstuck. And again, it can be sometimes because other people have influence over us. You know, they're trying to keep us safe, but you have to make your own choices through life. So your guidance, the beauty of love lies in its wildness. Be daring and embark upon journeys with your dragon. So don't be afraid to embark upon journeys, okay? Don't be afraid to make changes in your life, okay? If your life isn't, you know, satisfying or fulfilling, you know, that is a sign that you need to change something, okay? So Lola has a message. What is coming towards you? So for Lila, what is coming towards Lila right now? It's coming towards Lila. Okay, Lila, so we've got the Nine of Wands, clarified by the Lovers. So you never gave up hope around love. You never gave up hope. And there is somebody coming in towards you. The Lovers card is always my soulmate card. Okay, and it feels destined, you know, but you never gave up hope. There might have been challenges and, you know, other experiences, but you kept moving forward, and it's time for a new beginning. And we've got the moon energy right now, so I think we're in the energy of the full moon. So things could be hidden right now. You may not see clearly. Things maybe are not meant to be known right now. But clarifying that, we have an Emperor energy. So there's definitely a divine masculine on their way, and he's pretty hot. So maybe it's from a different ethnicity to you, I don't know. But there could be some difference between you. Maybe you in different parts, live in different parts of the world even. But yeah, he's got gold. This person is rich, you know, this person is wealthy. They're well established. They could be a businessman, you know, he's wearing a suit and tie. He's somebody has a good position in the community, is well respected. And this is the Emperor. This is your divine masculine. This is somebody that will take action, that will go after what they want. It could be an Aries, doesn't have to be. But yeah. And this is a wish fulfillment with the star, you know. So maybe you've been healing, you know, from the past, like different situations with love, letting go of past people, maybe. But this is a wish fulfillment coming in. And we have the Eight of Wands. And it made me laugh because this has got all bats, like, for the wands, like. So, definitely communication. There's definitely a lot of communication. Backwards and forwards communication coming in here. What's the outcome here for Lana? It's always the same when you ask me for a general reading, it turns into a love reading. Yeah, there could be a message coming in with the Page of Pentacles. There could be somebody reaching out to you. So I don't know if this is somebody you know or somebody new. Okay, Lila? So that's your message. Oh, H&D Twins is... No, I'm fine. I'm just a bit tired. I'm fine. Thanks for asking. I hope you're okay. Oh, that's interesting. 11 people in the chat. So, Blessed Lady T, I'll just do your question and then I'll get back to the signs. So, Blessed Lady T wants a message. About your DM, their feelings towards you, okay. For Blessed Lady T, how does her DM feel? How does her DM feel towards her right now? I can't seem to get my camera straight. Is that straight? I think my eyes are crooked. I don't know. I don't know if that's straight or crooked. I don't know. I can't get very bright light in here, unfortunately. So, Blessed Lady T, so you've got the Hangman reverse, which it means when the Hangman is upright, it's someone taking a pause, looking at things from a different perspective, taking the time out. But when the Hangman goes reverse, which is upright, he's now upright instead of, you know what I mean. Yeah, he wants to take action, and it's clarified by the Knight of Cups. So he wants to offer love and romance and passion, has deep feelings here. And right now with the Two of Wands, he's in that decision making, how does he go about this? Which way does he go? But he definitely, with the World card, wants a new chapter with you, wants a new fresh start here. Like, you know, the world is like an end of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. So he wants to come out of, you know, whatever cycle you're in and have a fresh start. And we've got the King of Wands. So I don't know if he's a fire or a water sign or he's got those in his chart. But we've got mature energy here with the King of Wands. So this is somebody, you know, could be an Aries, Leo, Sag, but somebody that takes action, somebody that's very passionate, very driven, and they go after what they want. And we've got the Hierophant. So he does want to commit to this. That's what I'm getting. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Let's get you a couple of love messages. What does he want to say? Oh, thanks, Lila. Yeah, it's only off of Amazon. I had it before I moved, and then I lost it, so I got the picture again. I don't know what I did with it, you know, but it's a favourite backdrop for me. Hi, Dana. Welcome. So we've got the words I said you will not choose. I don't know what they said. Maybe it was said in anger, or, you know, I don't know. What can I do to make things right? Tell me and I will do it. I want you, baby. I denied my feelings for you and I am not sure how you feel. So there seems a bit of unsurety here about how you feel about them. So I don't know if that is right. They seem unsure. I want to kiss you passionately, hold you close and make love to you. So very strong feelings. And, you know, it looks to me that this person is getting ready to take action. So, you know, obviously you do have feelings for this person, but they seem a bit unsure. So maybe just send them some loving energy. You know, send them the love, okay? So I will get to your question soon, Dana. I've got to get on with the signs. So I'm looking at Cancer. What do you need to know about this energy? Does Cancer need to know about this energy? Does Cancer need to know about this energy? Cancer need to know about this energy. Okay, so for Cancer, we've got follow the signs. Look around for clues. The answer to your question is right in front of you. So we've got number 8, which is the energy of abundance, the energy of infinity. Very powerful number. So, yeah, your guides, your angels, they're sending you signs. So this could be through your dreams. I used to see signs on car number plates, numbers, you know. You could be seeing numbers, you could maybe angel feathers, or maybe certain animals, or there could be music that pops up that, you know, the words to the song mean something. So pay attention to the signs, okay? So if you've been asking questions or praying for guidance, they're telling you to follow the signs, okay? So it's very individual what signs resonate for whoever. Anyway, we've got love and compassion. So we've got the number 1 plus 6 is 7. So we've got 7, 8 energy here. So yeah, get into that energy of love and compassion. You know, love yourself, be compassionate to yourself, and give that energy to others. It's a very powerful energy to be in, and it's about, you know, not judging ourselves and just understanding that we all make mistakes and nobody is perfect. So give yourself compassion and give yourself love, okay? And we've got Indigo Child. So if you don't know what that is, you can look it up online, but certain people in the spiritual community resonate in this energy, and it's certain years that they came into Earth, I think. I can't remember off the top of my head. But this may resonate for you, or this is a message for you to look into this. Maybe, you know, the signs around what an indigo child is could resonate for you. And she's got a very bright third eye, so this could be a time of third eye awakening for you. And we got inspire, heart, dialogue, action, passion, and community. So really connecting with your heart right now, feeling inspired, inspiring others, talking to others, taking action and following your passions, and maybe finding community, finding community where you resonate with others in some way. Okay? So like I said, these energies go until March next year. So what's your guidance? So we've got a beautiful message from Raphael, the Archangel of Healing. And it says, Raphael has spoken. My name means God heals. And I'm sending you my light. You will receive the gift of divine order on every level. So the beautiful colour green, the colour of the heart chakra, okay. Maybe you resonate with dragons or maybe not. There could be a dragon wanting to communicate with you. But yeah, there's healing light coming towards you. Okay, so allow yourself to receive that. So while I take a pause, some of you know, some of you may not, that I am a healer. That's what I mainly do. And I've got a special offer on my healing sessions right now. So 1 hour for £60. And I use self-directed compassion to help people. So whatever issue you're dealing with, it can help with anything. So maybe you've got a relationship issue. Maybe you're going through a breakup. Maybe you've got family issues. Maybe you're dealing with money worries. Maybe you're dealing with loss and heartbreak. Maybe you've got addiction issues. Maybe there's mental health issues. Whatever it is, the healing I use, it can help any of that. And I will leave the link in the comments of the replay to my website. You can check out my testimonials and check out a bit more of what it entails. And ideally I want people that are ready to commit to their healing, that are willing to be open and vulnerable, because that's the way it works. It's really powerful when we can do that. And people always say they feel safe around me to do that. They feel safe in my energy, and I will make a safe space for you to do that. So I will also leave my email so you can write to me. Even if you don't want to book a session, you can write to me with any questions you may have at this time. Okay. So that was Cancer. So now we're on to Leo. So for Leo, what does Leo need to know on this day? The highest light, love and truth. What does Leo need to know? It's interesting, we got fire come out for a Leo. Wow. Okay, Leo, so we've got fire energy here. Solaris Sublime. So, yeah, connect with that passion. I feel it's your passion. What makes you fired up? What gets you passionate? What makes you want to create? What makes you, what drives you? What drives you in life? What motivates you? Connect with your fire. And we've got the number 1 + 5, which is the 6 energy. And 6 to me is always the energy of love, okay? So obviously love yourself, always love yourself, give yourself that love. But maybe there's a connection. Maybe you're already in a connection, or there's a connection coming in that's going to really light you up. It's going to light your fire, as the song goes. And you're going to feel fired up, but also something creatively. could be firing you up. So tap into that passion, tap into that creative spark within you, which will drive you forward. And we've got balance and act. You may be putting off all of your, so you may be putting all of your time and energy into one area and neglecting other areas that need your immediate attention. So yeah, you're out of balance right now is what the message is. So maybe you work a lot and you don't have much time off, or maybe you've got a lot of time off and you're not working, or you're spending a lot of time alone and you're not with other people. So find the balance. Find the balance in your life. And also find the balance within yourself as well. Connect to your masculine and feminine aspects. Connect to your light and dark aspects. Connect to your head and your heart. So be in balance, and that's going to be a very healthy way. And this imagery as well looks like a flame, doesn't it? That looks like a flame as well. We've got creation. So yeah, another 6. So yeah, you are going to be very creative. Tap into your creativity. We've got unique expression, the flow of creation, joyfulness. So by connecting with that spark within you, connecting with the fire within you, that passion, that creativity, you are going to tap into the flow of life. You're going to tap into your joyfulness. You're going to tap into that unique expression of who you truly are. Okay, so that's really beautiful. Okay, let's get your guidance. Yeah, so we've got the energy of water carrier. What really matters, reflect and reprioritize. So yeah, I feel your guides and angels want you to reflect and reprioritize your life. Okay, because you're out of balance right now. So you need to reflect on that and work out a healthier way to live your life. Okay, so that's Leo. So Dana has a question. I would love messages from my DM during this beautiful portal. Okay, Dana. See what your DM wants to say. For the highest light, love and truth. What does Dana's DM want to say? What does Dana's DM want to say right now? Sometimes I wonder if you knew the real me, would you still care? So they're feeling a bit low, I feel, right now. And my emotions are all over the place right now. So yeah, they're not in a good energy, I feel, right now. And in the collective, it is very heavy energy right now. I don't know if any of you are feeling that, but please trust me, believe in me. When I think of you, I'm overwhelmed with emotions. Being with you makes me a better me. I love you no matter what it looks like. So this person's definitely feeling for you, but they're not in their own energy. They're not feeling great. So again, just send them some loving energy. Send them some peace, some compassion, some love, some joy. I feel they need uplifting in some way. What else do they want to say? Please let me make amends to put things right between us. I want to talk, to hear your voice, to hear you laugh and be with you once more. I miss your laugh. I remember those times when we really laughed. Do you think of those times? So he's feeling very nostalgic. And I feel he's not feeling great, unfortunately. I'm picking up he's not feeling great. And I'm sure if you can send him some love and some positive energy, you're going to help. So he's, you know, the memories of times with you is really helping him at this time. Okay, I'm sorry it's not more uplifting, Dana. So thanks for being here. Okay, so we're going to get to Virgo. So what does Virgo need to know in these energies? What does Virgo need to know? What does Virgo need to know? Okay, Virgo, so we've got true love. At the core foundation of this relationship is the potential for true love. So, yeah, there's true love coming towards you. We've got number 1 plus 9 or 10, or a new beginning. As I said, this is a portal. So if you're with somebody, you know, this has a potential, if you're not feeling that already, to turn into true love. And if you're single right now, this is heading towards you. Okay, so be open to receive. And we've got Divine Blueprint, a number 5, which is that change energy. Source, self-embodiment, inspiration, you are ready. So you've got a strong connection, or you will have a strong connection to God, source, universe. You're stepping into your self-empowerment, embodiment. You're embodying all that you are. You are inspiring others, and I feel that you receive a lot of inspiration as well from the divine. You have a strong connection to the divine. In some way, you could channel, you could get information that you share with others. And they're saying that you are ready. Okay, you're ready for this next stage of your life, for your divine blueprint, whatever you was meant to experience, you're ready. So maybe there were lessons that you've had to learn along the way, and now the time is coming for you to step into this, the divine essence of who you are. And we've got empowerment, grounded, strength, and stamina. So you're becoming empowered, you're stepping into your power. Okay, you know, remember to ground your energy every day, get grounded. You're strong, you've overcome a lot, you've achieved a lot, and they don't want you to forget how strong you are. And you have the stamina to keep moving forward no matter what life has thrown at you. And you have moved forward. And she's holding the sword of truth, I'm seeing that. So you're going to be very authentic, you're speaking your truth, you're standing up for what is right in life, okay? For others, not just for yourself. Your guidance. Wow, how beautiful. We've got pink dolphin. Celebration, fun, unbridled joy, open heart. Wow. I don't know if you can pick up the energies of this card. It's such a beautiful energy. It's that love energy. She's feeling joyous, happy, in love. So that's coming towards you, Virgo. So I want to claim that for me. Beautiful message. Okay, let's carry on. So now let's do Libra. Let's do Libra. So what does Libra need to know about this portal? What does Libra need to know about this portal? What does Libra need to know about this portal? What does Libra need to know about this portal? What does Libra need to know about this portal? Wow. So those cards come out before for another sign. But for Libra, we've got the root chakra, ground and center. So you need to get grounded, okay, grounded to the earth, get grounded every day. Imagine roots going down through from the soles of your feet, down into the center of Mother Earth. And envision or feel the heartbeat of Mother Earth, feel connected, and anchor those roots in. Spread the roots of light and love and compassion all around the earth to connect yourself to the earth, to ground your energy. And then when you feel anchored in, send that energy back up through the soles of your feet, up into your root chakra, up into your sacral, up into your solar plexus and your heart space. And then pull on the energies from Source, God, Universe, and as above, so below. So connect your energies, get grounded, center your energy, work on your chakras. That's really going to help you moving forward. And, you know, this solar eclipse energy reminds me of the phoenix rising again. So you're going through a period of growth. There's going to be opportunities and change. So be open to that, okay? Be open to that. You're going to be rising like the phoenix out of the ashes. Things are going to change for you for the better. Okay, you may have had to go through some difficult times, but you're rising up, okay? And again, the confirmation, we've got emergence, time to celebrate, sensuality, joy, right to enjoy, truly live in. So coming into the energy of emergence, emerging out of a dark period, maybe into the light. We've got beautiful solar plexus energy, the root chakra energy, the sacral. So really, you know, your lower chakras really getting attention here, and you're really starting to enjoy your life, to tap into the sensuality, to tap into the joy, to truly feel alive, to truly live. It's time, okay? It's time. It's your guidance. So we've got life on earth as her heroic journey. Mastering the visible and the earthly is as important as mastering the invisible and the mystic. So yeah, it's confirming that. You know, when you're doing spiritual work, you know, you need to ground your energy as well. You know, as I said, as above, so below. So remember to get grounded, okay? And then that way, when you're trying to manifest something, you're going to bring it into the 3D reality. You're going to be able to manifest it in. Instead of it staying in the ether, as it were. Okay, so let's have a look at Scorpio. So what does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio need to know? Okay, so we've got collective consciousness come out for Scorpio, and we've got the number 6 + 1 = 7. You may be feeling overwhelmed by all the energetic shifts. It's time to focus on peace and love for all. So yeah, you could be somebody that's very super sensitive. I mean, I'm picking up a lot at the moment, and it can be quite draining. So we need to learn to protect our energy, to take care of ourselves. And as I also, don't give from an empty cup. So if you're feeling depleted, please focus on yourself. Fill up your own cup with love, compassion, nurturing. You know, take care of you. Allow yourself to rest. Allow yourself to recharge. Get out in nature. Drink plenty of water. You know, whatever works for you. If you're feeling that overwhelm. But also, when you feel you can, send out love. Send out peace. Send out compassion to the world. I do that most days, actually. And it doesn't hurt. The more of us that do that, you know, the more we can shift this energy. So, but only do it when you feel you can, you know, if you're tired and depleted, focus on you. And we've got the golden age, progression, foresight and peace. So you're very connected to this energy. You're very aware maybe of this energy. And we're moving towards the golden age. which, you know, people are predicted will start in 2032. But at the end of the day, you know, it may start later, it may start sooner. There is the world, things around us are collapsing, things are going to change. It takes time. And even though the start of the new golden age, the new earth, if you like, the new way of consciousness in this world, it's a progression. You know, it's not going to immediately change. We're not going to immediately see. I mean, it'd be great if it could suddenly change and everything was peaceful and perfect and beautiful. That would be great. But there's a progression. But definitely, you're feeling that. And also, this is for yourself, for your own energy. You know, work on yourself, and like I said, pay attention to your own energy and rest and recharge when you can. And we've got the depths of love here. Let go of fear, jump into love, let go beyond attachments. So we've got a beautiful dolphin couple here. So you could be with somebody already. It could be a really beautiful connection, but maybe there's difficult things going on and between you, you know, or life gets in the way, doesn't it, sometimes? But try and connect back to those emotions of love. Try and connect back to that feelings of love that you had, the depths of love, the depths of your feelings for each other, the passion, you know, the connection, you know, that deep care, that deep kindness and love that you feel. And, you know, let go of fear and allow yourself to feel the love. And for anyone that's not in a love connection right now, there is going to be a connection coming in. We've got the 10 energy, which is that one. There is going to be a love connection coming in for you, which is going to be a deep connection. Okay. So what's your guidance? Yeah, we got Water Oracle, psychic abilities, acting on visions, it is destined. So you could be somebody that's very psychic, or you're going to come into your gifts, okay? Maybe you've got the clairvoyant, clairaudience, clairsentient, claircognizant, if I can speak. So you could be tapping into these abilities. Okay, this is something maybe that you're going to open up to. Okay, so that's Scorpio. So these are more spiritual readings than anything, but every now and then I like to do that. Okay, let's look at Sagittarius. What do you need to know, Sagittarius, about this portal? What do you need to know about this portal? Love the colours in your reading here, Sagittarius. So we've got surrender. So it's time to surrender. Okay, maybe you've been trying to control things in your life. Maybe you've been trying to control it because it makes you feel safe. It makes you feel comfortable. But Spirit is asking you to surrender, to trust and surrender. Okay, to trust and surrender to yourself, to allow yourself to just experience things and tap into the flow of life. Okay, because that is where the magic happens. And we've got creation, unique expression, flow of creation, joyfulness. So tapping into that love energy, number 6, you know, self-love. You know, there's like a flame, you know, tapping into that fire within you, the passion, the creative passion, and that fired up energy, you know, feeling passionate about something. And stepping into the flow of creation, you know, surrendering, stepping into the flow, and connecting with the joyfulness, connecting with the joy within your heart, connecting with the joy to experience while you're here on this planet, and, you know, letting go of control. And we got inspired action and number 2, focus on inspiration, and the action steps will flow effortlessly. So again, Spirit are confirming that they want you to take inspired action, but focus on the inspiration, and the action you need to take will flow. So they really want you to step into the flow. Okay, so let's get your guidance. So we've got the time has come for divine insight. Accept the darkness within you along with the light and follow the path towards wholeness. Yeah, so we all have the dark and the light within us. And when we ignore the darkness, it can become overwhelming. You've only got to look in the collective around the world to see that mostly people don't look at their darkness. And then it becomes out of control, it becomes out of hand. And, you know, some very negative things can happen. And when we shine a light on that darkness, you know, we really can help ourselves heal and to come into wholeness. And for you, Sagittarius, that's what Spirit wants you to do, to recognize those aspects of yourself that maybe you're not a fan of, those aspects of yourself. You know, we're not always a fan of those darker aspects, whatever they are. But allow yourself to look at that, allow yourself to accept yourself as an imperfect human. I mean, nobody's perfect, okay? So that's Sagittarius. Okay, let's move on to Capricorn. So what does Capricorn need to know right now? What does Capricorn need to know? What does Capricorn need to know? Oh, hi, it's me, Carrie. Welcome. So for Capricorn, we've got visualization. We've got number 11, 6 plus 5, 11, so that's great. By practicing visualization daily, if I can speak, you're calling forward your desire and will soon be a tangible experience in your current reality. So use visualization techniques to help you manifest your desires. You know, see it in your mind's eye, maybe even draw if you're a good artist. You know, draw it out or write it out. Visualize the outcome that you're looking for. And we've got earth and air, stabilization, physical integration, and mental cleansing. So balancing, you know, yourself, balancing your energies, your thoughts, with that grounded energy. You know, don't get lost in your mind. Ground your energy, get connected to earth, and balance your energy. You know, as I said before, as above, so below. If you're doing a lot of spiritual work or in your head a lot, you really need to ground your energy so that you can, any manifestations you're bringing in, you can bring them into the physical. And also mental clearing. So clear your mind of negative thoughts, patterns, negative scenarios, and try and get into the positive mindset. And we've got manifestation. So prosperity, fortune, and intent. So you are going to be manifesting in prosperity for yourself, some sort of fortune. So it's having those positive intentions, like I said. So what's your thoughts, your words, your actions, and your emotions? Because that is how we manifest. And have that clear visualization of what you're wanting to bring in, okay? And ground your energy to make sure that you can bring that in to your reality, okay? Your guidance, your guidance. Yeah, we've got metamorphosis, embrace transformation, things are now different. So yeah, you could be going through metamorphosis in this time, okay? So very much balance your energies, focus on what you want as opposed to what you don't want, and that it will bring you positive results. Okay, let's check in on Aquarius. What do you need to know, Aquarius? What do you need to know, Aquarius? Wow, this emergence card's coming out for a lot of people. So we've got trust your innocence. So yeah, trust your innocence, trust yourself, trust that inner child aspect of you. And maybe your inner child needs some love and nurturing right now. And maybe you need to connect with that part of you, that playful, childlike energy, and get back to basics, get back to that childlike energy and have fun and be in the moment. And we've got breakthrough, faith, freedom, catalyst. So there's some sort of breakthrough. And again, there's like a pyramid portal energy there. And we've got like the Sphinx that looks like in the background. So you could be very connected to Egypt maybe, or the Pleiades. There could be some sort of starseed connection maybe. But there is some breakthrough for you, and you never gave up hope. You continue to have the faith, and you're finding your freedom. And this breakthrough is going to be a catalyst for more change. And we've got emergence as well. So again, you're coming out of the dark. It's like the butterfly, like when the caterpillar goes into the cocoon and it comes out as a butterfly. So there's like the imagery here is reminding me of that. So maybe you've been going through a dark night of the soul, or you've had a lot of challenges, and you're emerging into the light. Okay, you can see the light. There's a big transformation, and you need to celebrate this and connect with your sensuality, your joy, enjoy your life, to truly live. You're going to really feel like you truly want to live again. Again, you could have been going through some difficult times, and you're going to want to live again. Oh, you don't have to give me a super chat, Miss Carey. You can just put your question. You don't have to give me any money. Just ask your question if you have one. So we've got Archangel Michael, and it says, Michael has spoken. I am the light in the darkness. I will guide you back to divine love. All lower energy must now bow before my power. So yeah, I'll call on Archangel Michael. I thought I said Michael. Sorry. Well, Archangel Michael wanted to speak as well. So this is Archangel Melahel. I've not heard of that one. So yeah, I don't know if it's an archangel, but they are saying they are the light in the darkness. They will guide you, okay, back to divine love. So we've got the green of the heart chakra. So maybe you've been going through a difficult time. You've been going through heartbreak or something, and they're going to guide you back to the light. That's okay. You can do it another time if you want. Bless you. Okay, so I'm on Aquarius now. Still Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know? What does Aquarius need to know? Okay, Aquarius, so we've got reaching out, 5 energy. It's time for you to reach out and ask for the help you need. So this could be in your world, in your life. Maybe there's somebody in your life that you think would help you. Or maybe this is your guide, your angels, a friend, whatever it is. Maybe there's somebody that would help you, and you're being guided to reach out to somebody. Okay, so whether it's in the physical, whether it's your guides or angels or praying on it, they're asking you to reach out if you need help. And we've got breathe the sun. presence, pineal, activation, relax and let go. So yeah, your pineal gland is what is connected to your third eye. So you could be having a third eye activation. They put fluoride in our water for years to stop that activation happening. I don't know if you're aware of that, but you know, that's another rabbit hole. But yeah, so you know, be careful what you consume. You know, and sunlight is really good for that. Getting out in the sun when you can. Doing some meditation around it, doing some crystal work around it could help activate it. But yeah, I feel you're going to have some sort of third eye activation. So, you know, your inner vision, your inner sight is going to be coming to the forefront. Okay, maybe that's something you already use, or this is going to happen moving forward. And we've got forgiveness, redemption, renew, and reprieve. So who do you need to forgive? You know, maybe you need to forgive yourself, or maybe there's some other people in your life you need to forgive. And I like to use the Ho'oponopono prayer. It's very simple, and I always forget it when I try and say it. I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. And you can direct that yourself or other people and just repeat it, you know, several times. It's very powerful. But as I always say, forgiveness doesn't mean excusing people's bad behavior. It's acknowledging that you went through something, and it's allowing yourself to move on and not staying stuck in that situation. Okay, so that's very powerful. So let's get your guidance. So we've got Hecate, the goddess Hecate. Only a rebellious mind is sufficiently agile and flexible to grasp magic in its entirety. Have the courage to rebel every once in a while. So there could be some magic. Again, we have the third eye. So maybe you're connecting with these gifts within you. Maybe that's going to be an awakening. For some of you, it could be magical gifts, okay? So that's Aquarius. No, don't worry, Miss Carey, because I'm going to come off of here soon. You honestly don't have to. You honestly don't have to give me a donation, okay? So I'm going to do, because I'm going to go. So if you have a question, just pop it in now, because I'm going to go after this. So for Pisces, I love using these decks. I haven't used them for a while. Beautiful one to finish on. So Pisces, we've got throat chakra, express your truth. So again, the 7 energy, we've got the butterfly, transformation, we've got the Merkabah energy, we've got the angel wings. So it's time to express your truth. Okay, maybe you need a throat chakra clearing. On my channel, I've got some distant Reiki healings for each chakra, if you're interested, but there's loads online. So use blue crystals, maybe wear a blue crystal, like turquoise. Visualize blue in your throat area. I was going to say eat blue foods. There's not many blue foods. There's blueberries, I guess. But, you know, it sounds like I need to clear my throat chakra. So, yeah, work on your throat chakra. It's time for you to express your truth, okay? So however that works for you. And we've got shifting frequencies, integrity, choices, align. So your frequency, your vibration is rising. And again, we've got a 7. So we've got 7 energy. Yeah, so you're raising your frequency. You know, by clearing your throat chakra and expressing your truth will help to raise your vibration, to help to shift your frequency. And yeah, and you'll be making different choices. You're going to feel more aligned by speaking your truth, by being authentic. That's the way we're all moving towards. That's what we need to do moving forwards. And we've got the inner child attunement. Go within, listen to loving parenting. So if you didn't have a very good childhood, and even if you had a good childhood, our inner child needs attention, okay? So give that inner child the love, the nurturing, the support, the guidance. Know they're loved, know that you're there for them. And the healing work I do is very much, we do connect with the inner child a lot as well. So it can be very healing. Those wounded aspects within us, and we do that deep healing on it. But parent yourself, you know, give yourself the love and nurturing that maybe you didn't get as a child. So what's the guidance here? So we got the destiny of your world is changing, and whether this is for good or ill is also in your hands. Protect the good, look after the love, and leave no room for low energies to creep in. So we got the number 28 at 10 or 1 energy. So only allow love in, okay? Don't allow room in for the dark, for the negative. And, you know, cleanse and clear your energy if you can feel that creeping in. Okay, so that's all the signs. So there's a question in the chat from me, Carrie. So I'll have a look at that and then I'm going to go. Okay, let's have a look here. So for me, Carrie, is there going to be an engagement? I think you asked me this before. It was positive. Is there going to be an engagement, marriage, a commitment in the next year and a half? What can you tell me, Carrie, about this connection? What's the energy around this connection right now? Yeah, I mean, it's very positive, me, Carrie. I love this deck. It's a vampire deck. So, yeah, you've got the Ace of Pentacles, clarified with the King of Cups. So, there is going to be a solid offer with the Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning, a solid offer. You know, the Pentacles is like, you know, material things in the physical. And we've got the King of Cups. So, you know, I don't know if he is a water sign. It doesn't matter. It looks like he's emotionally mature and he has a lot to offer. And, you know, he has a lot of emotions for you. We've got the Three of Wands, it's in divine timing. Okay, so it will be, you know, it will be at the right time when this comes into fruition. And he sees you as his Empress, he sees you as his divine feminine, and holds you in very high esteem, sees your value, sees your worth. And, you know, we've got the Magician energy, so I feel you're both manifesting this. And we've got the Six of Cups, so there's a lot of, you could bring out each other's inner child. You know, you're making beautiful memories together, I feel. And yeah, you know, that does talk about, so you said you're backwards and forwards, you know, because you're not in the same place. So that, you know, the Six of Cups is that reunion energy. So it's confirming that you're, you know, you are backwards and forwards, right? You are coming into reunion and then obviously going your separate ways again. What's the outcome? Yeah, there's definitely playful, fun energy here. Yeah, Ten of Cups. So it's definitely confirming there is a commitment on the horizon. Yeah, it will be very balanced. Yeah, we got the Hierophant. So that is, you know, in a love reading, that is about commitment, that is about marriage, okay? So, yeah, let's look at the timing on that. Yeah, it's a beautiful. I'm glad you like vampires. That's funny that I used the vampire deck for you because I've got other decks here. I love the vampires. The imagery, I mean. I don't want to meet one particularly. Yeah, we got the Death card. So we got 13, the number 13. So it could be in a year. Yeah, it could be in a year. But obviously divine timing is at work here. And it depends how it progresses. But it looks really positive. Let's just get you, I'll get you some guidance. Some guidance here, me, Carrie. Yeah, we've got Metatron here. It says number 6, which is the energy of love. Be sincere and fearless. There is no point in pretending or changing yourself for other people. So as long as you're being authentic, as long as you're being yourself, it feels a true soul connection, okay? So yeah, beautiful energy there. I'm glad that was positive for you. So thank you for being here. So thanks for everyone for being here. I'm going to go now because I'm really tired. So yeah, thank you for your questions. Thank you for being here. And I will see you again very soon. Sending you lots of love and blessings. Take care. Bye for now.